Hello, everyone. How's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's play some Planet Zoo franchise mode, shall we? Alright. Well, unfortunately, my cheetah chill zone has an issue, and we only have 2 animals in here, but they're going to inbreed. So I had to get rid of some because they grew up, and this is not going to work out for us. So we need to release Speedy, the female, to the wild. That's a lot of conservation points. That's great in one respect, but we're going to need to go to animal trading right away. We're going to need to get cheetahs. Yep. And we need a female cheetah that's reasonable. They're very expensive. How are you? Yeah, adopt. Great. Send it to the zoo right here. Okay, now we have solved our cheetah situation. Now, the other situation that we're working on is our macaques. So we've been installing the macaques in this huge walled habitat over here because they love to climb, and I want to get 1,000,000 macaques. So let's go. So macaques like the cold, and here they are. Let's get rid of this notification. It's been taken care of. What do you guys think? They only think that the view is okay. They like the rides. They're thirsty. All right, so I do have some places to drink over here, but not necessarily anything over here. So I could put in some more shops for sure. Let's go to animal trading, and let's reset all the filters. And we're going to go for macaques like this, and no, I need the market. Whoops. Okay, and I need macaques. All right, and there's a bunch of males in here, right? But what do we have animal-wise? Like, what's our? We have 6 males and 3 females. Okay, and the issue with this would be, I need to know what their species situation is. They could have 17 males to 33. And this is a group. It's not a male bachelor size that we're going with here. So we need more females than males is the thing. But there aren't any being traded right now. And that makes me sad. So we're going to have to wait for that. All right, so let's unpause it. And let's see. All right. Oh, they're cold. So they're saying that they're cold. The view isn't great, and they're cold. They're right next to you. You people. You people. Okay. So that's too bad, but that's the reality. Hopefully when there's more of them in there, the view will be considered better. Now, if I look at the heat map and I control the temperature, you can see that it is cold over here. And so maybe what I want to do is move this a little bit more to the inside, as well as this one, like this, just so that we're cooling down the macaque habitat, but not freezing these people. Seems smart. Okay. Now, that looks great. Okay, are you a dude? Are you an employee? Yeah, he's an employee. He's dangerous animal has escaped. Where? Uh-oh. But he's right here. They're saying that he escaped, but he's clearly in the habitat. So this is just one of the bugs that happens sometimes with the climbing features. So people are freaked out, right? But they shouldn't be, because he's chilling. So, unfortunately, everyone's getting the scare of their life, but I'm telling you people, it's okay. Now who escaped? King Kong? Alright, let's see where he is. Maybe he escaped. Where are you, King Kong? King Kong is right here. So he looks awesome, and he did not escape. So I'm just going to lay that out there. He is not out of the zoo. So hopefully people can chill out. Yeah, they've stopped freaking out, but yeah, you'll have that. All right. Now, I noticed that people maybe get a little bit hungry over here, thirsty. So let's just go into guest facilities, and we can build a really nice drink stall for people that have... Yeah, let's build them a gulpy shop, you know? And we can rotate this like that. That's great. So now there's a place to get some drinks over here if you walk this way. Research complete. What are we researching? The giant pandas. Excellent. Alright, so what's cool is very quickly on this side of the zoo, we put in gorillas, we put in pandas, and now we have macaques. So we have just a great little area over here, but we need to bounce in and we need to think about like what other animals do we want to get. Alright, so let's refresh this list. Any females available? No. Alright, so we're going to crush that. We're going to go over here, and I saw something. What is this? Oh, it's like some kind of alligator. What is this thing? Interesting. Huh. Well, we could definitely get those animals in there. I don't have them. Let's look at animal trading, and let's just see what else we might want. We pause it. And let's just see. People like these. You can buy them for money. Not very good ones, but they're not that expensive. Oh, here's an albino that we can get for 100. And then we can get a female that's pretty good right there. And let me just check them out in the Zoopedia. Oh, yeah, look at this guy. It's like a dinosaur, almost. That lizard eye, that long, crocodile mouth. They're from the forests of northern South America. That's funny, northern South America, sure. What is their species data? Right, so they want like a small group, just 2 of them. Okay, we can do that. Let me go back into the Zoopedia, actually, and look at that again. How big is their area? So if I have 2 adults, they just need swimming and some land. We can totally build this for them. It's not going to be a big area, but it'll be cool. Alright, so let's go to barriers. And we'll just start getting this put in. I'm going to start it here. And we don't need to worry about the height here because... well, quite frankly, these things are not climbing out. I'm going to try to build like a really small habitat. I haven't built one that's pretty small for a while, and see how big this is. So first of all, if I were to, do this, how big is this square footage wise? 6,500, right? So that's actually pretty big, considering all they needed for 2 of them, right, was 2,500 plus 1,000 water, and it doesn't even have to be deep. So we could just go into terrain, and we can sculpt it by pushing it down. We want the water to be like right by. Oh, that's the wrong thing. I'm not trying to paint. I'm trying to push. Auto paint, please. Okay. Alright, let's see how that does. And then I'll smooth it. You gotta get it gradual so that they can walk into it. And then let's just dump in some water. Like that. And then now let's just check out the habitat. So now there's lots of water, lots of land. This should be pretty good for them. Alright. We're going to call this the Cayman Islands, just for fun. And then what we can do is drop these animals in here from our storage. We got a couple of... Oh. I have a... Oh, that's right. These are gifts that I've been given. I gotta transport these animals out of storage. I forgot about these. I have an elephant just waiting for me. Send to the zoo. Send it in here. Okay, great. And then let me just go to zoo. We're going to go to staff. And we're going to go to work zones. And we're going to edit River City Ransom to include this and this. Yep. Perfect. All right. And then where is my elephant place is like way over here, but I might have a different kind of these elephants are African savanna elephants. And then inside my storage I have an African savanna. Okay, so let's just send it to the zoo and see what happens if I put it in there. That might not work out. We might have a space problem. I also now have a pangolin, so I could make a pangolin habitat if I wanted. Peafowl. I know where these go. I have a habitat that I kind of put some peafowl in just for fun. Hopefully those all work together. And then anything else that I want to mess with in terms of storage. I have an antelope. I have a big turtle. Well, turtles go in here. Alright, let's unpause it. Great. Okay. Alright, we got the new cheetah in. And the seal are about to have offspring. Terrific. And let me kind of just go to the terrain. And I'm going to paint in just some short grass. I have a feeling that, the crocodiles aren't going to be down with long grass. So let me just get it ready for them. They probably want, like, sand and dirt and stuff. Anyway, so... Okay. Looking good. Let's see what these people think. They like the adventure ride. They're pumped about that. Alright, let me go to animal trading. Let's see if we can get any macaques out of the marketplace. Oh, we got a bunch of females. 1, 2, 3. Great. Oh, I didn't get all of them. What happened? What happened to those animals? Okay. Cool. Alright, now we got a bunch more. Great. Alright, that's good. I'm going to close this. Okay, here come the crocs. Let's see how they enjoy this new habitat, if at all. Not sure. And they say, okay, what is this? Oh, we got a reward there. Nice. Okay, let me pause it. So let's take a close-up look at our new buddies. We have a... this guy's name is Trade. Aww. Awesome. Alright, so this is our male caiman. Alright, and so, you know, Dragon Lord Tiny seems about right for this guy. And this is Dragon Queen Tiny. Fantastic. Alright, let's look at their situation. They don't like their enrichment at all. They got no food, they got nothing. So let's go ahead and go to habitat. Let's filter by species. And this is a dwarf. Here it is. Alright, so we have actually a pretty good amount of stuff that we can build for them. Alright, let's get them some water. Although I don't know if you need this when, you know, they have water, but whatever. And then, let's get them a water trough that we can, like, float. I don't know if the staff can get to this or not. It's a small concern. And then we're going to go with frozen fish. We're going to go with rubber duck. We're going to go with underwater box feeder. We're going to go with ice ball. And a beach ball. And I'm going to unpause it. And let's see. Their enrichment has just been maxed out. Oh, they might have stress, so I might need to build some one-way glass or something. We'll have to see about that. Alright, they're immediately going to swim. The dragons are in the water. That's their food thing. Let me just raise the camera up and kind of scooch back. Yep, gonna play with some beach balls. What do you think, lady? Any thoughts? Balloons are best. The Flamenco Fantasy Habitat has variety. They like it. Okay, yeah, it does have variety. It has a lot of stuff. What do you think? You can get a good view. That's perfect. All right, great. Let me pause it. Okay, fantastic. We just unlocked some brown bear research. And by unlocked, I mean we perfected it. So that gives us the opportunity to start researching with Saxon the Cuvier's dwarf caiman. And now everything that we've got is being researched. Macaques are being researched, right? Okay, yeah, Space Cookie's doing that. Terrific. All right. So I'm starting to put up some education for these caiman crocodiles. And I want to then work on building the path around this habitat so that people could just walk around the whole thing. I have no problem connecting it like that. And then we're going to have this kind of come off so that it can begin to go around. Let me see if I can make this shorter. Good. And then I'm going to wrap it. And my goal is to just... Perfect. Now there's a big dip in the path, which is pretty hilarious from when I was pushing the ground down. So I'm actually going to go path. I'm going to delete the path right here and right here. Just so for a moment, what I can do is terrain and I can sculpt. And I'm going to just flatten this so that it, you know... No, flatten the surface, sorry. And we're going to make this bigger. I want to just... No, no, no. Oh boy, it's not doing what I want at all anymore. Here we go. Try this. No. How about foundation? Can I get this to flatten? I want just... I think that's good. And then I'm going to do is go to painting. And we're just going to put in short grass so I can see how this went. And it still didn't quite get this part, right? So I'm going to sculpt. I want to try to get this... Okay, stop painting when I do this. No, don't paint at all. You selected then. At least you not what you're doing. Okay. Boy, I'm having a difficult time. No, I don't want to lower that. Huh. I think it's because this over here is kind of messing everything up. Then I'm just going to not worry about it. I'm going to go to path. And we're going to just build a path that continues over here. There's big holes, but whatever. Watch out. Don't trip. Okay, now people can get all the way around this habitat, which is kind of what I'm going for. Let's see how the power situation is. We need to put up educational devices all the way around. Yeah, we have power. That's terrific. Okay. Now, I don't know if I have water filtration over here. Let's check. Water. There is water, but there's no... there's nothing filtering it. And I don't know if I also need a temperature reg. So, what is this one? This is treatment. Okay. So I need to duplicate this so that it's being covered. I could either bury it, or I could attempt to, you know... From what I understand, people were telling me, as long as it touches just a little piece, it's good. And so I might put it over here and raise it way up in the air. Let me check the negative impact on guests. I don't want anybody on the ride to get zonked by this. So let me just exit group edit. And we're going to raise this up. Okay, good. And I'm going to go to water. And it will hit that. But let me just make sure that it hits it more. We're going to go to negative impact on guests. And this should not impact anybody negatively. So I'm going to build that up there. And then next to it, I'm going to build another one of these. I'm going to copy it. And we'll just kind of exit group edit. We're going to push X. We're going to raise this up. And we're just going to put it... No, not down. Sorry, wrong arrow. Here we go. Put it over here. Okay. So that looks good. Okay. So now we have these floating habitats. And how do we get to them? Well, we go to path, and we go to staff path, and we just... First of all, we're going to make it much more narrow. We don't need this to be anything fancy. No, stop. Oh my god, what happened there? Not that. Absolutely not what you just did. There, this. Yes, now they're connected, right? So now we have these two guys way up in space connected. And in between them, we will start to... well, wherever we can build a staircase, really. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. And then we'll just Flatten this out. And around. No, not like that. Yeah, well, sort of. Except now, come down. Yep. And then we'll raise it up. And we're going to build this. It needs to go across the river. And then it needs to start coming down. Down, down, down. We'll build a flat area here. It'll curve around here. This can provide some shelter to the people below. And down, 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 on the ground, back around. This is ridiculous. It's awesome is what it is. Okay. So now, we have these facilities up here for the staff. But guess what? I was already trying to do this. So I'm going to do it here. What was I trying to do? I knew that I needed to make another work zone for this island. So let's start doing that. Let's go to facilities, and let's just build staff facilities. We can build an enormous aquatic staff room. Okay. And it can all be part of this world up here. So we could have the staff room just kind of hanging out over top of this river. Let's see if I can get that modeled correctly. Where's the door? It's right there. Or is it... there it is. All right, so let's then rotate this thing. Okay, let me try to get this going. So they want this... Okay. Uh-huh. There it is. Now look. Now we have a floating work zone. Okay? This is a amazing staff house. And this is going to be the staff room for this area, right? And then we're going to go back to facilities. We built the staff room, okay? It's a big one. And we can also fit in a research center over here. I'm going to raise it way up. Where's your door? Over there? Okay, great. We're going to raise this up still. That's about right. We're going to bring it back here. And we are going to rotate it. Like that. And it still needs to go up a little bit to down. Perfect. Alright, great. So now, we have these cool facilities up here. We have a research, we have a staff. We need some more stuff. I'm just going to go... I'm going to just get the aquatic. I like the aquatic look. I haven't seen this yet. This was just fun checking it out. Workshop. Yep, we need a workshop. Absolutely. Okay, so let me just put that up here. This is already on stilts, so it's like I'm building a place on stilts. Let's see, where's the door? Okay, here we go. We're going to slide this back, and I'm going to actually slide it down. I'm going to see if I can get the door to connect. Given this path. Alright, let me move it. No, it doesn't like this. I'm going to have to move it back, and then... There we go. Uh-huh. Perfect. All right, so now we have a research. We have a workshop. And these are so fun. All right, we're going to also build a trade center over here. No, we don't need that. But we do need a... we got a workshop. Let's build a research center. Raise it all the way up. Right next to you. Uh-huh. And this is our flying staff area. It doesn't give people negative influence. And we can lower it so that there's not a ramp. Jackpot. We need a keeper hut for sure, and a big one. Where can we fit this? I would love to fit it right here where this tree lives. Let's see about that. Uh-huh. Alright, let me rotate. Where's your door? There it is. Alright. Slide this over until it... Here, I'm going to rotate it so it kind of goes there. Look at that. That's perfect. I'm actually going to get a little bit closer. As close as it can be. And build. Man, now we're doing great. This tree needs to be moved, and that's fine. Actually, does it? No. It doesn't. It looks really good. It pokes through a bit right there, but that's okay. Alright, so now we have lots of... we have the keeper hut. We have... we don't have a quarantine. I'm not worried about that. We have... Oh, maybe we do need one. Never mind. What if there's an emergency, right? What are we going to do? Let me build this emergency quarantine hut way up here. Where's the door? Is it there? Is that the door? No, not up and down. Give me the blue. Yeah. Okay. Is this the front door? There it is. I like how they have bicycles. That's cool. We cannot get it to grab, though, unfortunately, where it's at. Unless there's some other door that I need to be paying attention to. Oh, maybe that's just the back door. Let me rotate this. Nah, there's no getting it. Alright, you know what we're going to do? I'm going to build a smaller one. I don't have to have the large one. It's not like I have so many animals to quarantine. I hardly quarantine. But I just want to have all the facilities over here in case. Grab this. There it is. Just like that. Bring it all the way up. Let me look at this side by side. Ooh, they almost match. Let's do a piece of roof work connection. Let's just kind of... Yes. Okay. And then... Almost. Let me rotate this just ever so slightly. And then... Perfect. Alright. So now... we have almost everything we need right here. One more thing we need, though. Power. Let me get a solar panel up here. Power all this stuff, just in case, right? So let's just kind of move it way up. Let's see. Where are you living? Oh, that's too high. I wish I could fit it right down here in between. Maybe. Let's just slide this power. Almost there. Can it grab this, though? That's the question, is where does the staff like to come in to help work on this, right? I'm going to see if I can get a built-in path. Anywhere. No. Whoa. Almost. Okay, it goes on the front for sure. It does grab it, but it doesn't want to do it like that. Alright, let me see if I can... right, it's too greedy. So what we're going to do is we're going to slide over here, and see if I can get it to just grab like that. And we can. Alright, so now we have power. So this, like, ridiculous overhead facility. Now, ooh, actually, I didn't check this. Let me look at the negative impact on gas. Alright, it's all up high. You see, the sphere is not touching anybody down below. The lowest we get is right here, but that's not going to affect anybody on the boat ride coming underneath. Alright, perfect. So now we have just about all the makings of a new world. Okay, so what I'm going to do is... Well, first, let's just check the water. Yeah, we're getting both temp. It's barely touching it. It's almost out of range. That's pretty funny, but it's still touching it enough that it works because it's yellow. Okay, so let's go ahead and unpause it. And now we have stuff way up high, and we can begin to make that part of our new zoo situation. Now, let's go into animal trading, and let me just jump into the macaques. And that's bad. That's good. Take it. Do we need anything else? Sure. Let me go into my storage and give me all the macaques you got. Send them to the zoo. Send them right there. What did we finish? Flamingo research? Now that's good. Alright. Now I'm going to go into zoo, and I'm going into staff. First of all, while we come in here, let me just select everybody and train them to the next level. Work zones. We're going to... I'm going to make this a new work zone. This is going to be called... Flying River. Okay? And we're going to edit Flying River. And it's going to include... Uh-oh, we got a Nile monitor situation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then it's also going to include this, this, and this. And I'm going to bring in the macaques. Okay? And then this. And this. So now we're starting to make some progress on this all being part of this newer workstation. Here we go. I'm going to pause it. And I'm going to add this. There. Okay. And I'm going to go into River City Ransom. And I'm going to take out this, that. Hopefully I'm taking out. That's my goal, is to kind of... Alright. Right. Anything blue, I'm going to turn off. There we go. And then I'm going to go over here back to Flying River. And that's all that. Okay, great. Oh, wait, this isn't being worked. Let me add this. There. Okay. And then I'm going to go into Zoo, and we're going to go into Staff, and I'm going to hire 1, 2 keepers. Actually, 3 keepers. And we're going to go back, and we're going to hire 1, 2 caretakers. We're going to hire 1, 2 mechanics. We're going to hire 1, 2 security. I'm going to hire 1, 2, 3 vendors. And we're going to hire 1 vet and an educator. And we're going to call this, all of these staff here, all of this new staff that we just got. Oh, we have a lot. Okay, yeah, we're gonna put them all in this new area. And they're all gonna go into Flying River. Perfect. And then I'm gonna go back to staff, and I'm gonna select everyone, and we're gonna train everyone up to the next level. And I'm going to say what's going on here. We finished research. Good. Cheetah research. And that means that we have someone who's not doing anything. Let's see if make sure that everything that we have is being researched. Yeah, it looks good. So I'm going to go in then to advanced research and just finish some penguin work. Okay, actually, now can you go over here instead? Douglas, can you do the... Yeah, good. And what is this? Dangerous fighting in the Nile Nexus? Really? God, this is the place I built for the extra space. Alright. I like... Alright, anyway. Assad, you're out. Into the wild. And let's see about your... I'm going to unpause it. Let's see if your social stuff fixes. Too many adults. Okay. Let me pause it. And Akil, you're also out. Alright. Now let's see how you're doing. Did it fix? Not really. Alright, we need to get more animals out. Okay, let's then take this animal out to the wild. Yep. Alright, now how are we doing? Now there's just 3 females in here. Oh, well, we need to... I should have gotten the male, but that's okay. If it's... How are they doing socially? Good. Alright, great. Oh, now we have problems in the monitor mans. Okay. Well, here we can get our male. Alright, let's see. We have too many adults. Alright, so let's just take one male and put him in storage. And then... Animals... Let me take these 2 adult females and just release them to the wild. Yes. Alright, and let's see. How many more adults do we have? Alright, let's get these guys. Oh, wait, those aren't adults. Okay. Then I think we're good. Let me unpause it. Let's see how they're doing. They're good. Fantastic. Alright. So, now what's going on is we have a brand new work zone where we have caimans and macaques. And how are these guys doing? Pretty good. Vet research complete. Bam. Galapagos giant tortoise. That's terrific. Let me look at this place. We're still on grade 1 food, unfortunately. We have 12 total animals in here, 6 males and 6 females, and we're trying to get as many macaques as we could possibly get. These guys are sad. We had the African dog die. That happens. They'll get over it. They'll hide. And, oh, even more macaques are coming in. Okay, great. How are macaques doing? Nutrition, they don't like it. Habitat, what? Hard shelter? Oh, you need more hard shelter. God, they love hard shelter here in macaque land. Alright, fine. Is that better? Alright. Hopefully we're getting there. And western lowland gorilla. Beautiful. Alright. So now, we have this alligator habitat. We have staff going here. What do you think? Everything is all right, I suppose. Ouch. Guess what? I have a staff room. Let's go ahead and set the perks. How about social club? How fun is that? You've got a social club. All right. So now if you look at our overworld, this is what we've built out over here. We have this multi-animal habitat that they can walk through and see the flamingos and the turtles. Then we built a macaque region, a crocodile, a caiman region. We've got gorillas in here, and we have pandas right here. So this is all part of our new exhibit. We put a boat stop over here so they can get off the ride here. We have a lot of concessions and things here, and then we built this giant staff facility up in the treetops for work on a new work zone that we've labeled over here, and we're ready to expand even further. Everyone, I'm having a great time with our zoo here. We're getting a outrageous variety of animals. Oop, the gharials are fighting, so all we have to do is go to animals and start taking them out. King Chomp is fine, but let's go ahead and just release these to the wild, shall we? And then, oh, we have so many. Goodness gracious. Yeah, they all became adults, is what happened. Alright, we're getting a lot of conservation points. That's very good. That means we could start thinking about some other big animals. Let me check the gharial grounds and just see how the animals are doing in here in terms of their happiness. Let me unpause it and see if we can... we still need to get some of these out of here. Oh, they're going better now. Let me just get out. Yeah, they had... The space is a problem. Let's see what happens now. Alright, let me go into the habitat itself, and we'll go into animals, and we're just going to take out some more adults because we have so many. Oh, these are babies. Get the adults. The juveniles have to stay. Okay, great. So that's an adult, and let's just leave Chompina and King Chomp back in the group, and then release these to the wild. And perfect. What happened here? What is this? Can't find an accessible staff room. Where are you? Oh my goodness. How did you get there? What does that mean? I bet you can't find an accessible staff room. I don't know how you teleported there. Can I pick you up and move you? There's no path to your work zone. No, there isn't. That's a problem. I'm just going to delete him. You're fired. You went off the grounds. Fantastic. All right, everybody. That was silly. And we finished some more macaque research. Great. I hope you all have an excellent weekend. I will check you next time. Take care.